Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, why do I look tired even though I feel fine? It's not your face, your hair, or even your age. It's often your blouse quietly aging you without your permission. Most women over 60 don't realize this. The wrong blouse can shrink your confidence faster than time ever could. You wear it because it's comfortable, familiar, or good enough. But what if that safe choice is actually stealing your radiance, softening your posture, dulling your skin tone, and making you look older than you truly are? The truth is, your blouse isn't just fabric, it's architecture for your presence. It can either frame you like a timeless painting or hide you like a curtain. And once you learn to see these mistakes, you'll never unsee them again. Today, we're uncovering 7 blouse mistakes that instantly add years, and more importantly, how to fix them with grace, simplicity, and style. Because at 60, elegance isn't about impressing anyone. It's about remembering how stunning you already are. So take a deep breath, stand tall, and let's start with the first mistake, one that hides more beauty than it reveals.
Mistake number 1, the oversized comfort trap. At some point, every woman discovers the comfort of a loose blouse. It's easy, forgiving, and feels safe. But comfort can quietly become camouflage. Oversized tops, though cozy, often erase the very lines that make you look alive and confident. They blur the shoulders, flatten your waist, and make your frame look heavier and shorter than it truly is. Most women don't choose loose clothes because they love them. They choose them because they've stopped trusting their shape. But here's the truth. Your shape didn't vanish. It's just been hidden under too much fabric. The secret is balance. Comfort doesn't mean baggy. It means freedom with structure. A blouse that gently follows your body, skimming the curves instead of swallowing them, gives the illusion of height and movement. Tailored seams at the sides, a slight taper at the waist, or a soft draping in the hip instantly restore your silhouette. If you're unsure where to start, try a blouse that meets you halfway. Not tight, not tent-like. Add one structured piece, like a slim belt, or tuck the front slightly into your trousers. That single detail says, I'm here, I'm confident, I belong. Because at 60, elegance isn't about hiding what changed. It's about highlighting what remained, your poise, your presence, your quiet command of style. Now, let's move from too loose to the other extreme. When their blouse clings so tightly, it steals your ease instead of giving it. Mistake number 2, the clingy fabric dilemma. If oversized blouses erase your shape, clingy ones do something worse. They expose it in the harshest way. Many women think that tighter clothes make them look slimmer, but in reality, fabrics that stick to every curve often magnify the very areas you'd rather soften. They pull, wrinkle, and highlight movement in places that once moved with ease. But here's the deeper truth. Clingy clothes don't just restrict your body, they restrict your energy. When a blouse hugs too tightly, you don't breathe the same way. You stand differently, you adjust, fidget, shrink. That quiet discomfort shows up before you even say a word. Instead of tight, think fluid. Choose fabrics that glide, silk blends, soft cottons, and viscose that drape instead of grip. They let your body move like it's meant to, gracefully, effortlessly. A blouse that flows slightly away from your midsection can create the illusion of lightness while still keeping your figure defined. Look for gentle pleats, curved hems, or small side slits. These are design whispers that flatter without trying too hard. Because elegance isn't about squeezing into something youthful, it's about allowing your confidence to breathe. When your blouse moves with you instead of against you, you look instantly younger, freer, and more assured. Now that your fit and fabric are in harmony,
Let's awaken something even more powerful: color. The right shades can lift your entire presence, all the wrong ones can silently drain it.
Mistake number 3, the lifeless color palette. Color is the heartbeat of style. It's the first thing people notice, and the one thing that can either lift your spirit or dim it completely. Too many women over 60 fall into the neutral chop: endless beige, gray, and faded black. It feels safe, sophisticated, maybe even slimming. But here's the secret: those muted tones often mute you too. As we age, our skin tone, hair color, and undertones change. The soft pinks fade, the warmth cools, and suddenly, those once trusted colors start to drain your glow. You might not notice it, but your blouse could be casting a shadow over your radiance. The fix? Reintroduce life. Choose colors that echo vitality: gentle coral, deep teal, soft lilacs, or creamy ivory. These hues bring warmth back to your complexion and reflect light toward your face. Even a pop of color at your neckline, a scarf, a pendant, or embroidery can awaken your entire look. Remember, color is emotion. When you wear dull tones every day, your energy follows. But when your blouse mirrors light, it tells the world, I'm still here and I am radiant. So next time you reach for another gray or brown top, pause and ask, does this color make me feel alive? Because true usefulness isn't about age. It's about vibrancy. Now that your colors are glowing, let's talk about the frame that holds them: your neckline. The wrong one can completely undo everything you just fixed. Mistake number 4, the wrong neckline. Your neckline is the frame of your face, the silent border that either uplifts your expression or quietly pulls it down. And yet, it's one of the most overlooked details in dressing after 60. The wrong neckline can shorten your neck, broaden your shoulders, or even emphasize the signs of aging you're trying to soften. Many women hold on to the same neckline shapes they loved decades ago: high collars, tight crews, or heavy turtlenecks. But what once looked chic at 30 can now compress your look at 60. These closed necklines create a block around the chin and jawline, drawing attention downward instead of lifting your features. The secret lies in opening up, both literally and symbolically. A V-neck, scoop, or soft boat neckline elongates the neck, gives space to your collarbones, and creates a sense of grace and height. It's like adding light to your portrait. And if you're worried about revealing too much, remember, elegance is about suggestion, not exposure. A gentle neckline shows softness, not skin. Add a delicate pendant or a string of pearls to suddenly guide the eye upward towards your smile. Because when your neckline opens, so does your presence. You appear taller, brighter, more alive. It's the quiet power of proportion. Not youth chasing youth, but woman embracing womanhood. Now that we've reframed your face beautifully, let's make sure the details on your blouse aren't secretly trapping you in the past.
Mistake number 5 is outdated details. You are not outdated, but your blouse might be. It's a painful truth many delicate women discovered too late. Little things: oversized shoulder pads, shiny gold buttons, puffed sleeves, or busy lace trims might once have been stylish, but today they quietly timestamp your look. Instead of highlighting your grace, they whisper, these blouses seen better days. But here's the secret: updating your style doesn't mean abandoning who you were. It means translating your elegance into the present tense. Clean lines, soft tailoring, and minimal embellishments say confidence louder than any ruffle or sequin ever could. If your blouse has too many design distractions, ask yourself, would I find this today? If the answer is no, it's time to let it go or refresh it. Swap dated buttons for sleeker ones. Remove extra frills or layer a modern vest or a cardigan on top. Small changes can turn old fashioned into classic because true sophistication doesn't shout, it whispers with intention. The woman who dresses with clarity, who knows less can indeed be more, always appears effortlessly current. When your blouse stops competing for attention, your face becomes the focal point again. And that's the kind of timeless beauty that never goes out of style. Now that your details are refined, let's focus on something even more essential, the fabric that touches your skin and speaks before you do.
Mistake number 6, cheap or harsh fabric. Before you say a word, your fabric has already introduced you. The texture, the way it moves, the way it catches light, it tells a story. And when that fabric looks stiff, shiny, or synthetic, it sends a message that's far from graceful. Many women choose cheaper or rough fabrics because they're easy to wash or don't wrinkle, but those same materials often cling, crackle, and reflect light in all the wrong ways. They fight against your body instead of flowing with it. And in doing so, they make even the most refined outfit look tired. The difference between cheap and elegant isn't about price, it's about feel. Natural fibers like cotton, linen, silk, and soft viscose breathe with you. They trade, they move, and they age beautifully, just like you. A blouse in a quality fabric doesn't need loud design. Its beauty lies in its quiet confidence. Try this test. Run your hand along the fabric. If it feels harsh or plasticky, it will look that way under light. But if it feels soft and alive, it will mirror vitality back onto your skin. Because when your fabric respects you, you carry yourself differently, taller, prouder, calmer. Elegance isn't about trends. It's about harmony between you and what you wear. Now, there's one last mistake. Perhaps the most emotional of all, it's what happens when we let fear, not style, dictate what we show to the world. Mistake number 7, hiding your arms. This one isn't about fashion, it's about emotion. Somewhere along the way, many women start believing their arms are something to hide. A few freckles, a little softness, some loose skin, and suddenly every blouse has to cover, conceal, protect. But in trying to hide imperfection, we often hide our story. Your arms have lifted children, carried burdens, held loved ones, and created beauty. They are not flaws. They are evidence of a life fully lived. Yet, when you constantly cover them, your clothes can start to feel like armor instead of expression. Here's the truth. Showing even a hint of your arms through 3/4 sleeves, soft drapes, or lightweight fabrics adds lightness and movement to your entire look. It makes you appear taller, slimmer, and more free. Full sleeves, especially in thick or dark fabrics, often do the opposite. They visually shorten your body and add bulk to your frame. Try experimenting with sheer or flowy sleeves that suggest coverage without suffocating your style. The goal isn't to reveal, it's to release. Because real elegance isn't about pretending to be flawless. It's about standing unhidden and saying, "This is me, wiser, stronger, still radiant." So let your blouses breathe. Let your story show. Because the moment you stop hiding, the world sees the woman she was meant to all along. Now let's bring everything together, your color, your lines, your spirit, into one powerful reminder that elegance doesn't fade, it evolves. Here's the truth, my friend. Age never dulls beauty. It only changes the way it shines. The problem is,
Most of us keep dressing for the woman we used to be, not the woman we are now. And in doing so, we accidentally mute our own brilliance. But today, you've learned the quiet art of renewal, not through expensive fashion, but through awareness. You've discovered how oversized blouses hide your strength, how color revives your glow, how neckline and fabric reshape your presence, and how confidence, real, effortless confidence, begins the moment you stop apologizing for time. Because elegance isn't about chasing youth, it's about commanding presence. It's the soft power of knowing what flatters you, what frees you, and what feels like you. So, next time you stand before your wardrobe, don't ask, will this make me look younger? Ask, will this make me feel alive? When your clothes move with you, when your colors mirror your light, you don't just look younger, you become timeless. If this episode helped you rediscover a little of your spark, let me know below. Which blouse mistake surprised you most? And remember, at Elder's Lantern, we don't dress to hide age, we dress to honor it.